one and done.
There ain't many of those here, mate. I'm telling you that.
No
Respect,
worries.
respect.
Sounds like your lift is here. So I had to kick Brogan over off his chair, and I'm quite ashamed at how much I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But it's just so exciting to come on set on a Marvel set.
Secret Invasion has created quite the stir with MCU fans. Since its release, it's made people question what's next for the franchise ahead of the Marvels movie that has just released.
You got 9 minutes and counting to figure out which side you're on.
You know, I may not know when a Skrull is pretending to be a human, but I sure as hell know when a human is lying.
I'm Nick Fury. Even when I'm out, I'm in.
Let's just say I had a crisis.
Why'd you come back?
They followed me up there. And I owe it to Talos.
Today we're going to be showing you some bloopers and along the way some behind the scenes moments from the cast and their experience with this series and how they built some of the sets.
How's that? You loved that, didn't you?
You want to talk to her? She's your type.
All right. If you don't.
You always know just what to say.
Not that. Let's reset. One more, please.
One more? That was amazing. Again, one again, go, more. That was the best one, that was the best standing, that was the best standing. We got it.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: how many times has Samuel L. Jackson played his iconic role of Nick Fury? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Drop the bags. I can't do that. You don't have a choice, sweetheart.
We shot in here yesterday. It was a pretty quick fight, as we had to make it, because Maria Hill is no match for sweet Emilia Clarke.
The idea of this series was to bring together a group of people to see if they could be something more, Nick Fury says. But according to Samuel L. Jackson, he said he's been having conversations with people about a Nick Fury series for a long time now. Because they actually went ahead and did one, he had to go back and do some research.
You know what? It's all falling apart for me a bit too. So hold on, let me just check out on this.
Well, we stopped coming.
Yeah.
One lot spends the war posing for pictures, while the other does all the killing and the dying.
Krell made his decision when he signed onto your delusional war against our hosts. You know, I would be doing us both a favor. I just put you out of your misery.
Cobie Smulders took us through her journey and how she became a part of this project. She was recommended by Joss Whedon for the part of Maria Hill by Allison Hannigan.
I've enjoyed my time with Sam immensely, and being his partner on all these adventures, and it's somewhat poetic that he's the one who I think kills me, but isn't. It's gonna leave his character in a very dark place. Years later, you know, she's still running around with Nick Fury. You gonna move?
I haven't decided.
See, that's what I'm worried about. The Fury I knew was always 3 steps ahead.
Next, we can talk about the set designs, which is a whole nother chapter. Frank Walsh, the production designer, explains the process and not relying in visual effects, which seems to be the goal for most movies and series like this nowadays.
I definitely wanted to kind of create worlds in camera and not relying a lot on visual effects. The script was asking some amazing sets, from really kind of the safe houses in Moscow, which kind of harks back to very kind of early thrillers, you know, up to reactor room in Skrull Town. So it was kind of a broad spectrum of sets to design.
Don Cheadle, who plays one of the main characters, James Rhodes, the different iterations of Rhodey and exploring the character in a new way.
Well, the country appreciates your service to the president tonight. I'm here now. You can go.
You must be out of your Skrull-ass mind. You think I'm gonna let you get anywhere near the president?
Enticing offer.
Word? I would think that's what they call in this business a win-win.
Can I make you a counteroffer?
Of a lot of the action scenes involving cars blowing up or flipping over or tumbling, it never gets old to hear and see how it was all done behind all the smoke and mirrors.
And we're shooting the presidential motorcade ambush at the end of episode 4. This scene has been in development for months.
3, 2, 1, action! Get that!
We're going to do a more conventional pipe ramp with that, which will roll that car over and disengaged the 2 cars from the presidential cavalcade.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
It is one of the great pleasures of my working life to have an on-screen banter relationship with a character that's being played by Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm working with Sam Jackson. Break the window, man. I'm working with Sam Jackson.
So, hey Cam, we lost video, please.
Every day.
Going back to the storyline, it was important figuring out which superpowers they would pull from DNA, so it was interesting to see how they went about that aspect of things.
They found Groot DNA at the site in Wakanda where Groot put his arms into the ground to try to defeat Thanos. Cull Obsidian's arm gets chopped off in one of the battles in New York. So it was really fun to pick these seemingly random strands.
It has been said that Olivia Colman's Sonya is one of the best parts of Secret Invasion. While she's no stranger to the small screen, Colman had yet to venture into the superhero genre, and seeing her in Secret Invasion makes some fans ask, why didn't this happen sooner?
I was so excited and so nervous, my proper kneecap jelly, when I knew I was going to meet him. And he was just so lovely. I think we might have even both gone when we met.
That was amazing!
He called my sneakers dope. And I don't think I took them off for a year.
And speaking of her, going into interviews, she talks about her character and what her thought process was when she was invited onto the project.
I know after every Marvel film released, I would phone my agent and say, please, can I be in a Marvel? But I don't know if that actually is how it happened. But I got a call and said yes.
There were so many people that were excited to work with Samuel L. Jackson regardless of the project, and there were some that were even nervous, like Emilia Clarke, who explains how starstruck she was.
Just the terror of doing a scene with Sam Jackson, that was a big build-up.
The director joins in and lets us know the process of what inspired him to join the project as director and some stories from his perspective.
The elements that inspired me to direct Secret Invasion are really in Kyle Bradstreet's script.
I just wanted to tell you that I love you as I am.
Oh, Lord. Swell.
Originally, writer Kyle Bradstreet was tasked with writing the series only for Marvel Studios to fire him a year later after it decided on a different direction. With Brian Tucker replacing Bradstreet on screenwriting duties, these tensions eventually led to Marvel executive producer Jonathan Schwartz stepping in to keep Secret Invasion on track. All in all, it looks like the cast had a ton of fun in creating this series, and it actually does lead into the broader universe that Feige has told us about.
Fancy.
I'm old Moroccan poor.
So you've kept the circle tight on this one. We're the circle, no one else.
3, 2, 1,
Fury Tails, what's your status?
In September 2022, Feige stated that Secret Invasion would lead into Armor Wars, with Cheadle set to reprise his role as Rhodes. The Marvels, in which Jackson reprises his role as Fury, also serves as a continuation of Secret Invasion.
a bad plan for a washed-up old man.
I am literally half your age.
So although this miniseries was set to be just that, a miniseries consisting of just 6 episodes, and there isn't going to be another season, there is still more story from all this that we will eventually see in the future.
There was chaos and madness, and in all of that, Nick Fury was looking for Maria Hill, and Gravik got to her first and shapeshifted into the form of Fury and shot Maria Hill in the gut. In the gut right there.
And as far as the answer to today's trivia question, Samuel L. Jackson has played Nick Fury from Iron Man as an uncredited role to the most recent project from the MCU, The Marvels, which totals 15 times.
I've thrown everything at him and he hasn't said a word. What makes you think you can get him to speak?
Oh, I can be quite persuasive.
Colonel, are you denying that 2 of your citizens, Mr. Nicholas Fury and Miss Maria Hill, were present in Moscow at the scene of the attacks?
We're aware of allegations that Mr. Fury and Ms. Hill may have traveled to Moscow.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What are your thoughts on all of these moments? Which project of his was your favorite? And from the Marvels, what do you think is next for Fury in the MCU? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
That's a pastry, mate. That's so obviously a pastry.
No, I'm gonna go.
I'm going prop.
I'm going prop because it looks like a pastry.
Now you're making me change my mind.
Prop.
What is it? That's a wrap. That's a wrap.